Hi guys, welcome back. How are you? I hope you're doing well today. Today we are going to be diving into some old favorites. So we're going to be doing a full face of nothing new. I've been doing these once a month and you guys really seem to enjoy them. I love them. We all love them. Honestly, this is really helpful for me too because I get to go through my entire collection and figure out, okay, what am I not using? What did I forget about? Because we all know how the story goes. New makeup comes out and we forget about the old stuff. But I like doing these videos because I like to show you guys that you don't have to go out and feel the need to spend tons of money every single month on new makeup. You can create really bomb looks, or better yet, recreate looks that you see online with products that you already have. So never feel obligated. Dive into your collection and play with the stuff that you already have because sometimes we forget how good the products that we already have are. But anyways, enough rambling. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Of course, don't forget to grab a snack and let's go ahead and start playing with some old favorites. So today I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I love everything about this palette. I love the packaging, the colors, like just everything. This is such a great high-end palette. I always go back to it. There is a dupe for this. I did like a side-by-side dupe video a few months back. I will link it down below. I believe it's from Amazon. If I can find it, I will link it. But today I'm going to use this one because I'm obsessed. So I'm going to start off actually with the color Riff and this shade right up here. I'm gonna mix those two. Got my e.l.f. eye tapes on already. My lids are all primed, so we are ready to go. I don't know what it is about this palette, but I always end up going back to it. In the summertime, in the fall time, like just ever since I got it, I've been just loving it. On and off, I always go back to it. There was a point where this is like the only palette that I used. And I have to stop because I remember, oh, I'm a YouTuber, I have to test out new makeup. But honestly, if it was up to me, I could keep using this palette over and over again. I feel like it's just so good. This one and my Modern Renaissance from Anastasia, I feel like that's all I need in life. I'm gonna go into the shade Baja, which is just a really beautiful orange. I'm gonna use this fluffy brush. This one's just from Amazon. And I'm just gonna take that right in my crease. Pretty much right where I applied the previous transition colors, but a little bit lower. And I'm just gonna build that up quite a bit. This is a really, really bright orange, so a little bit does go a long way. As you can see, it's so nice. I love it. Then I'm gonna go into this shade right here, which is called Smog, which is like a really beautiful bronze. I'm gonna take that with my Anastasia number 18 brush, and of course, you know I gotta spray. Spraying your brush is a must if you really want your shadows to stick. Oh yes, so pretty. If you don't wanna do this, you could always use your finger as well. Stunning. Smog, I believe, was in the original Urban Decay Naked palette, and it was like one of my favorite shades. And I believe that palette is officially discontinued, which is so sad. It was one of the first. I feel like it was almost every single person's first high-end palette. But it was a true gem. I loved that palette, and I love how this color is in it because it was one of my favorites. Oh, this next color. This color is just delicious. Like, I want this color in my future eyeshadow palette. I love it. So this is the color Punk. It's just like a really beautiful, like deep red brown. So I'm just gonna take an e.l.f. small angled brush. It's literally just angled. You could use it for pretty much anything. Today I'm gonna use it to do my winged eyeshadow. I'm gonna start by kind of just following along with the tape, and then I'm gonna smudge it out. So I'm just gonna take this color and just apply it. It doesn't really have to be super precise because, like I said, we're gonna make it nice and smoky. I'm gonna also take a little bit of the shade Jet, which is the black in this palette, just a little bit, mixing it in with the brown. I don't really wanna do winged liner today. I kind of just wanna do some smoky shadow. Take a little bit of that brown again, and I just smudge it out. I'm using a different brush. This one's the Sigma E25. I'm also taking the shade Jet, which is the black, like I said, and I'm kind of just like dabbing into both of them just ever so lightly. They're both extremely pigmented. Every color in this palette, especially the mattes, are really, really pigmented. So I'm being pretty light-handed with these colors because I'm kind of just like placing them and just going back and forth and just flicking the two shades together. to create like that smokiness. Now for lashes, I'm just gonna go in with the Salon Perfect number 630 lashes. They look really wispy and really pretty for this look. So apparently these are the 614s, which are one of my favorite pairs from them, and the Demi Wispies, Demi Wispies stacked. So it's like the best of both worlds. e.l.f. eye tapes, you guys, if you have not used these, what are you waiting for? So it kind of looks like I have a little winged liner going on, but you know, it's just the eyeshadow. So I'm gonna apply these and then I'll be right back and we will move on to the skin, of course. Okay, I am loving these lashes. I think they're so pretty. They're very wispy, but like you can still obviously see the eye makeup and everything. So they're perfect. I really like them. I feel like they're nice for like every day, which I know like to some people you're like, girl, those are dramatic AF, but to me, these are cute. I love them. Salon Perfect has amazing lashes. So I'm first gonna start by just priming. I'm gonna use the Kokie Get Ready Priming Spray. I haven't used this in a while, honestly, and I forgot about it. It was like at the bottom of my drawer, so I'm like, let's whip it out. So I feel like honestly most primer waters feel the same. I don't see like a huge difference between any of them. So yeah, this one is pretty good. I love Kokie. So now for primer, I decided to whip this out again. I honestly don't know why. I just decided to. The Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. There was a point where this is pretty much all that I used. Like I was ride or die for this primer until I discovered the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I actually did a dupe comparison between the two and there was no difference on my skin after hours of wearing my makeup. So that one is a great dupe, but I figured I would use it again just for, I don't know, old time's sake. Let's just see what this primer is all about. I feel like some people either love it or hate it. I'm gonna put this all over my face pretty much, mostly on my T-zone. And I'm very generous with this primer, even though like I know it says that you're supposed to use a little bit, but for me, I feel like the more the merrier. Like honestly, when I use a lot of this primer, I think my makeup looks better. So personal preference, do what works for you. It smells really good. I forgot like how nice it smells. I feel like the e.l.f. one doesn't smell like anything, which isn't bad either, but. Now for foundation, I'm super excited about this. I haven't used this foundation in a little bit. I don't remember the last time that I used it because I've been using my Fenty and my NYX Born to Glow one, but I have here the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation. This one's in the shade 460. This is all that I was using for months, like ever since I discovered it last December. I'm pretty sure I was using this consistently for like maybe almost 6 months, but let's whip it out again because it's been a little while and honestly I miss it. I'm gonna use my Dose of Colors sponge. Oh, I love this color too on me. It's like perfect. So pretty. It really is just like the name says. Like, look at that color. This is perfection. It looks like my skin, like exactly like my skin. This is probably one of the best shades on me, like out of all the foundations that I have, honestly. Now for concealer, I was looking through my concealers and I have a lot of concealers, honestly, and I have a lot that I don't use anymore. I was looking through this one and a couple of you guys actually, I'm pretty sure, told me that this concealer is one of your favorites. So I was like, let me test it out again. I believe I only used it once or twice. It's the COLLAB No Flaws Liquid Concealer. So this one is in the shade Honey Almond. It just looks like this. You guys know I love COLLAB's translucent powder. So I was like, let me try out the concealer again. Ooh, feels really creamy. I really like the applicator, how it's like super flexible. I like that a lot. I feel like this color is gonna be really good too because I don't like a super light under eye anymore, but I do like a little lightness under there, so I feel like this might be good. Kind of smells like paint a little bit. I feel like most liquid products nowadays smell like paint. For me, it's not like a huge deal breaker, but I know some people don't like it, so just a little FYI. More of a natural concealer, but it's pretty. It's very creamy. I'm gonna try to build it up because I'm not loving the light coverage for this look. I feel like I need a little more. Such a nice formula, like the way it feels. It almost feels like it's like a cooling concealer. Like it does feel really, really nice. I feel like I could probably go down like one shade, but the color's not bad. Wow, it's a really, really hydrating concealer. Like it feels so good under the eyes, to be honest. Now to set my under eyes, I'm gonna go in with an oldie. This is the Huda Beauty Banana Bread Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. It just looks like this. I will be honest with you guys, I don't love the packaging. I remember talking about this last year and I like ripped it open right here to get more of the powder to come out easily because the packaging is just not ideal. It's always a bummer when high-end products don't have the greatest packaging because it's like you're spending so much money. It smells so good. I like this powder. I can't say that I would go out and probably like repurchase it anymore, to be honest. Definitely a nice powder, but there's so many alternatives. Okay, I'm gonna just set the rest of my makeup really quickly, just like my cheeks and stuff. I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Photofocus pressed powder. I haven't used this honestly in forever. This one is in the shade Warm Light, just like a traditional like light powder. I'm just gonna dust a little bit of this on the rest of my face, just like ever so lightly. I don't use pressed powder all that often anymore because I usually just use my translucent powder to set the rest of my face, but sometimes I will like to go in with one, but this one is actually really good for the price. I think it's great. I'm gonna set my brows really quick. I'm just gonna use my Milk Makeup Cush Fiber Brow Gel in the shade Grind. Just trying to use it up. Honestly, I've been using my e.l.f. one like pretty much every day, but this one's nice, but that one is another dupe for this. e.l.f. has a lot of really good dupes for high-end makeup, to be honest. Okay, for my lower lash line, I'm gonna jump back into the Born to Run palette, and I'm just gonna be taking the shade Punk, and I'm just gonna be basically smudging that on my lower lash line. I'm gonna go into this shade right here, which is called Breakaway. I'm gonna apply this right on my brow bone, just like ever so lightly. I might do a little different color. Yeah, I might add something else to this, but for now, let's go with it. On my waterline, I'm just gonna use the NARS High Pigment Longwear Eyeliner. This one's in the shade Mambo. This is a beautiful like red brown color. If you guys are familiar with MAC's eyeliner in Costa Riche, this is pretty much the same exact shade. On my lower lashes, I'm just gonna use the Maybelline Lash Discovery Mini Brush Mascara. This is really good for the lower lashes. You guys, this mascara makes your lower lashes so long, and I always like squint whenever I do this. I always tell you guys this, but I don't know if it really makes a big difference, but I feel like it kind of does. Like, it makes my lower lashes longer when I like smize, you know? America's Next Top Model, you get me, right? Kind of want to do my lip color right now because my lips are so dry that it's honestly bothering me. So let's do that. For my lips, I'm just going to line them with my Makeup Revolution lip pencil. This one's in the shade Bow Down. Okay, I don't know if maybe mine's old, but I'm not loving this formula. It's just not creamy enough for me. Mine might be old though, so you know what? I'm gonna just get rid of it now. For my lips, I'm gonna use Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Fuego. Living for this, love this color. Okay, let's do the rest of the face now because I am like looking so flat. I need some color. I'm gonna use my Thrive Causemetics Sun Chaser bronzer in the shade Rhea. I love this bronzer, it's so good. I'm gonna use an e.l.f. pointed powder brush. Oh, I love this bronzer. I forgot how good this was. So good. So I was looking through my makeup and I came across this old gem. This is the Anastasia Contour Kit. This one's in the shade Light to Medium. Oh my goodness. You guys, this is like OG. I don't remember the last time I used this, and I don't remember when I purchased this, but this thing has been with me for a while, so we're gonna use it again today. I love this palette, I will say that. I'm gonna go into these two colors right here just to chisel the cheeks a little bit, and then I'm gonna use the banana color just to clean this up a little bit. This brush, I get so many questions about this brush and then this brush because they're basically from the same family. These are from Royal and Langnickel. You can get them at Walmart or online. They're super old though, I'm not sure if they're still available, but that's where they're from. For blush, I'm gonna use my LA Girl Island Hottie palette. I love this. It's just like the perfect peachy tone palette. And I'm gonna use my LA Girl 103 brush. Literally just doing this. Then for highlight, I'm gonna use my MakeupForever Pro Light Fusion Highlight. This one's in the shade 02. Very beautiful golden highlight. I feel like this would be perfect with this look. So I'm basically gonna just, you know, drown my skin in this. I'm using my Anastasia number 23 brush. I love it. I love this glow. It's so pretty. It's just like a gorgeous golden highlight. But I love how it's not powdery. It's just a very like smooth, creamy, wet formula. As you can see, it makes your skin look just so soft. Okay, then to set my makeup, I'm gonna use my Colourpop All-Star Face Setting Spray. I keep saying that, oh my gosh, I'm so annoying. I haven't used this for real though in quite some time. It was kind of like hidden in the bottom of my drawer. I was gonna use the Maybelline Lastin Fix Setting Spray, but my spritzer is so like, it's like not really nice. So I'm just gonna use this one because this one, you can see it kind of just disperses the product really nicely. It kind of reminds me of the Urban Decay, what was I gonna say? Setting spray. All right guys, so that is it for this full face nothing new. I love this look. Like I am in love with it. I feel like I look like a big teddy bear. Like I just want to go and give you guys a hug. Virtual hugs. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, but seriously, I love this look. I love this lip color and lashes. They're probably like my two favorite things that like I had in my collection that I didn't know about, that I forgot about, that I love. I forgot honestly how good Colourpop liquid lipsticks are. For a while, they were very drying, but I feel like they changed their formula and it's very comfortable. Seems to be pretty kiss-proof for the most part. One layer is all you need and you get like this magical formula and it feels so good. And this color, Fuego, this is literally Fuego, fire, amazing, bomb. Yeah, these lashes, like I'm gonna order 20 pairs of these. These are beautiful. I'm obsessed. Salon Perfect always kills it. Overall, I'm very happy with these products that I kind of like retested out. It's always really nice to look through my makeup collection and find old hidden gems. So I encourage you guys to do the same. Hopefully this inspired you to look through your makeup collection and use up some of those old products, girl, especially before they expire. So that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in a few days in my next one. Bye!